if anyone in our society feels unseen and unheard, if they feel like their problems, whilst not necessarily better or more important or worse, their problems are being taken as seriously as other people's problems in a non-zero-sum way. And too many of our young men and boys don't feel that right now. Because if they feel unseen and unheard, they will go and find someone who does make them feel seen and heard online. And we probably won't like who that is. For everybody except college-educated Americans, the norm is to have children outside marriage. And that's partly driven by our failure, I think, to update our views about fatherhood and families. We're still stuck, I think, in some of the models of how families work. We're in this very difficult transition and we're not making a very good job of it. And as a result, there is fatherlessness. And that's very bad, but it's especially bad for boys. Male disadvantage is more inherited because men struggle, boys do worse. When their fathers struggle, they then struggle. They struggle to form families or to be engaged fathers. And so the cycle turns. And then because I'm a European, I want wildly generous paid leave for mothers and fathers. And most importantly, for fathers to know that they matter as fathers, even if they're not married to the mother. I think the stakes here are quite high. We're losing too many of our men and our boys, either to the tragedy of suicide, or to a death of despair, or to substance abuse, or to hopelessness of some kind or another, or to the grip of reactionary forces, because they don't feel like we're doing this stuff for them. And my mission in life is to try and address that vacuum. We cannot leave a vacuum, because someone will fill it. And I would much rather that was us than them, the online manosphere figures. So with that, thank you for your attention, and looking forward to talking to Katie.
When we think about parenting young men, what is some of the best advice that you could give based on your learnings to all of our parents?
First of all, just the observation is that this is not just millions of private problems, it's also a public policy problem. We've got to get this onto the public policy agenda. Under the Affordable Care Act, screening for anxiety for girls and women is covered. Screening for anxiety among boys and men is not.
Wow.
And one reason we might be picking up more of the anxiety among teen girls might be because we're screening better for it, because now it's cost-free. The primary care providers and others are building it into their standard screening, knowing that they can code it and they'll get paid for it. It's free. It's not free for boys and men. Good policymaking relies on sacred facts, good research, an open mind, and an intention to help all of our kids flourish and rise, whoever they are.
Richard Reeves, everyone. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much.